Statistics show a growing number of accidental shootings and overdoses among kids.
WDRB's Angelica Robinson digs into the alarming numbers and explains what can be done to keep children safe.
The State Child Fatality Review Board took a look at about a dozen deaths in 2024. They say many of those children who died were under the age of 4. Most of them died because of accidental overdoses or shootings, and they say that's because prescriptions and guns are not being secured properly. If you take a look at the numbers, you might be surprised at the reason behind the uptick in accidental shootings and overdoses. Young people aren't just dying from gun violence on the street or buying drugs from a dealer.
Kids are getting into medicine cabinets, ingesting medicine, and dying of an overdose, or that gun at home is not locked up, it's not stored safely, and kids are accidentally shooting themselves.
And he says when it comes to these issues, there's some common factors: drug abuse, child abuse, and poverty.
There is a constellation of solutions that can come from families and communities, and that's where we need faith communities and nonprofits and business leaders to step up in local hometowns talking about these causes.
State Representative from District 38, Rachel Rorick, says they're working to figure out solutions or better legislation.
After hearing that data, we as lawmakers can kind of decide where the political will is and start drafting legislation from there, just knowing that safety is of the utmost importance for our young people. A lot of times the legislature is kind of slow to get on board with bigger financial investments, but we know from recent data too that we could really see a huge return on investment.
But ultimately, child advocates say the responsibility lies with the caregiver. Reporting in Louisville, Angelica Robinson, WDRB News.